light, so cold, sleep is nice, so tired, my eyes fight, they just wanna close, back up tight, get up, hoodie on, hard work at the crack of dawn, this life ain't for the weak ones, no, this life pure only for the strong, feeling slow, shake it off, don't got time for negative thoughts, red sight, got the dot, shoot my shot, I want the top, never lost, got my block, know my story, I know my boss, I will fight against the clock, time's a limited gift from God. One day I will have my victory, crush all my enemies so viciously, work so hard my hands are blistering, and they will carve.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Philly to the North. I'm here with my co-host Next Shift Randy, and boy, oh boy, we got a lot of stuff talking to you guys about today with my Sixers, and I'm actually intrigued about your Raptors with this whole Pascal Siakam thing. So, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. We got a lot to talk about, like you said, especially when it comes to your Sixers, and got a little bit of trade rumors going on with my Raptors and Pascal Siakam. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's start with that, man. Let's start with Siakam. I mean, what's going on there? I'm so confused.
He's 29, or he's 28, going to be 29. He's on the last year of his contract that he signed 4 years ago, which was a big time contract for him. There's rumors that apparently he's trying to either go all out this year and try to get all NBA because he's looking for the Supermax, and the Supermax from us is a 4-year, $196 million contract. But now, like I'm talking about this, the only issue we have is OG Anunoby's contract is up after this year, and he's going to be 25, not going into his 30s. Now, some would say, well, being in your late 20s, going into your early 30s, that's your prime, right? That's when you know all about basketball. That's when you know what they're trying to do to you, and that's where you basically have a shot and have a move to kind of like take over the league. So they got a balance between youth or experience when it comes to either they're going to bring back Pascal on the big, almost $200 million type contract, or they're going to offload OG, because OG could be up for if he becomes an All NBA, he could be up for a 4-year, $160 million max deal. So we could not afford to pay both of them. That's like almost $400 million right there, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, something's got to happen. Pascal has already said, too, he will not sign an extension. The only place he does want to play is here, which is really ironic considering how many players in my past we've had, whether it's Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Damon Stoudemire, Chris Bosh, Jonas Valanciunas, players that have had opportunities that wanted to come back but chose not to because they just didn't feel like Toronto was the spot for them. Not to mention like our tax bracket here. And then the money on top of it being paid in Canadian versus being paid in American, and then the conversion and all that other stuff. So the fact that Pascal wants to stay, that might be looming as well because of the fact that we developed him. Remember, we brought him up. He was an undrafted, or we drafted him in the second round. He went to the G League, won a G League championship, came up to the Raptors, was a key cog in our 2019 NBA run, and is now the man on this team. So yeah, man, it's really interesting. If I'm as a Raptors fan, if I was to keep anybody, and I hate to say this, but I'm a big defensive guy. I love defense, whether it's in football, basketball, hockey. I would keep OG. OG's the better defender. OG's the better, the guy that you could put him on anybody from through 1 through 4, and he could lock it around. Heck, we put him on Nikola Jokic when we played the Nuggets this year, and he shut down Jokic pretty well. Not great, but he did a good job against them. So, I mean, at that point, I'd be saying I would take youth over experience, but there's so much more youth on our team now with Scotty Barnes' contract being up in 2 years, so he's going to be looking for a nice payday, and then by then, Grady Dick will be in his 3rd year, and he'll be potentially looking for another payday, and who knows who might be on the squad by then, right? So there's a lot going on right now with Pascal Siakam and us Raptors.
So basically, he's on a last year's deal, correct? Siakam last year. So if you let him walk, I wouldn't want to let him walk. I would want to get something for him. So maybe now or at the trade deadline. Like a lot of people are forgetting about the trade deadline. I think Tobias Harris will get traded at the deadline. Well, we're going to talk about it later with Zach LaVine, of course. But it's just like when you get to the trade deadline, that's when they become most valuable because the contract expiring year. I would just wait till then. But if you trade them, could you build around OG, you think? Him and Scotty Barnes?
You definitely could. I think. Yes. Those would you would have your 6'9" point guard, if not shooting guard, small forward, power forward, because Scotty can play that. He's so long and lanky with his reach, and then you got OG who can, like I said, play all up and down the floor. Plus, he's getting better every year with his 3-point shot. So who knows what this year might hold? But like you said, you kind of hit like a sore spot because a lot of Raptors fans were upset that Masai basically didn't trade Fred VanVleet at the trade deadline, or move somebody that had an expiring contract because you let him walk for nothing. And now we got nothing. And now at this point, we got Dennis Schroeder, Malachi Flynn as our 2-point guards. So it's like, like you said, you try to hope to get something in return, right? So if we don't trade him right now, obviously there was a lot of rumors that Pascal would go to the Hawks, and DeJounte Murray's name kept being brought up. But now he just signed a new contract, a 4-year, $120 million contract. So he cannot be traded now until September or October. So at least that's off the board. So in my opinion, if I were the Kings and they thought that they could be serious, I would make a move right now and go get somebody like a Pascal Siakam.
Yeah. I mean, didn't they just get Barnes? Didn't they just get somebody? They got Barnes, right?
They brought back Domantas Sabonis, they brought back Barnes, they brought back Trey Lyles, and they brought back Alex Len.
So they do have a couple of big men there, but
they do have some big.
My opinion, Pascal is better than Sabonis. Not just me, but like if you have a chance to get Siakam and give you guys Sabonis, would you want to?
No, I would. It's funny you say that. I actually would go the other way. If I'm them, I would have Fox at the 1, I'd have Sabonis at the 5, and I would have Pascal at the 4. But if I'm the Raptors, I'd want somebody like a Keegan Murray, a Davion Mitchell, maybe even a Trey Lyles, because they signed him earlier. I do know that he can't be traded, but maybe somebody like him that's in the system with them or something like that, but along those lines. But I don't think a Siakam Sabonis trade would probably suffice, just because he's he just signed it's a 5-year, $217 million, and I don't think the Raptors squad, Mr. Rogers wants to pay somebody.
Yeah, you don't want that money.
Yeah. So
you don't
we
want to be
probably
like
get
the
most
Sixers
for
right
younger
now.
guys.
You
So,
don't want to
yeah.
be like Sixers right now. You guys are going the right direction with Grady Dick, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes. You have a direction.
Yes.
We kind of don't. Like, for us, it's just like, we got to win now. We got to get rid of this guy, etc. So,
Yes.
for me, it's just kind of crazy. So, what is with this Dennis Schroeder? I thought that would be a good pickup for you.
Yeah, I actually like it. There's a lot of
okay.
Raptor fans that don't like it. There's a lot of fans that are saying that at best he's a bench backup, and I'm like,
I can agree to that.
his defense, not the best, I mean, he's not the best shooter, but he's a good spot up shooter. But his defense, I love how he's so feisty. I love how he's on the ball. He doesn't give a lot of room. Plus, he's got that, again, the length, right? He's got the arm length. I like the pickup. I do. And he's played with some great players. So being able for him to come over and our younger players be able to pick his brain and learn something from him, I just love that aspect as well. So
Didn't he win 6 Man of the Year with the Hawks? I think he did, right? When that Hawks team was incredibly bad.
I forgot he was with the Hogs. Yeah.
Because I was at one of their games years ago, and Schroeder was the 6th man.
Okay. Yeah. See,
So
there you
it's
go.
like-
He has the ability to be a player.
He does. I like Schroeder. He can shoot. He's a shooter, unlike some other players I know. But that's besides the point. So I've been seeing in the chat here, and I've been getting DMs all freaking day. Zach LaVine, right? Like, honestly, this whole fuss is just about Zach LaVine either potential trade with us and the Trailblazers. Obviously, now 3 teams are trying to get Dame, or 2 teams are trying to get Dame. It's like a 3-team trade, pretty much. So when I want Zach LaVine, I'll take the second option. So it will be like Dame, I want 1, LaVine 2, and Harden 3. Whoever gets Harden loses. Whoever gets Harden loses. I really think he's going to Chicago because he'll be the number 1 option. He'll be the point guard, everything, ball handler, everything. So
see, LaVine last year in 77 games averaged just 0.2 points away from 25 points. He was 24.8. He had 4.5 rebounds and 4.2 assists. Not a bad player. He single-handedly kicked my team out of the play-in. I mean, you remember me bitching and complaining so much about that.
Yeah.
Him and DeRozan.
Yeah, to answer your question, Arku, I am. I'm streaming the Spurs and Hornets game tonight. Wembanyama against Brandon Miller. And you're streaming the Chicago Bulls and your Raptors tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be good. Maybe I'll pop in for a bit because that game's supposed to be fun. But, yeah, I'm more excited for Wembanyama. Last night, the Sixers lost to the Thunder. Obviously, our crew, you won a Summer League game. Good for you. But, yeah, my players were not good. Zaire Smith goes off. Like, what? Another former Sixer goes off. So, it's just, it's not fair. But anyways, the Sixers, last night when I woke up, we got Montrezl Harrell back. And I'm like, we got 3 centers or 4 because Montrezl Harrell's labeled as a 4, but he plays the 5. So technically, we have 4 centers. So we got Embiid, Paul Reed, Mo Bamba, Montrezl Harrell. Like, what is going on here? Like, are we going with the 4 center lineup again from the process years? Because that's what it looks like for me.
Shoot, you just said his name. Can Montrezl Harrell play the 4, or is he just strictly a 5?
He's labeled as the 4, but he's mostly played as the 5, so I guess. But here's the point: Doc Rivers benched him. When Doc Rivers benches you, that means you suck. I mean, bro, Doc Rivers benched you, and you lose your integrity, you lose your self-esteem. You're just like, why am I here? I think you and I talked about this on a pick and roll once, and we were like, he needs to go. He needs a fresh scenery. And clearly not. Maybe Nick Nurse wants him. Maybe, I'm going, I think Paul Reed is gone. I'm really going. He's a restricted free agent. So if we don't match him like we did with Jalen McDaniels, I said this on my video 2 days ago or yesterday or whatever, it's the biggest L. It's the biggest L of the offseason if we let both of them go. You got one of them. You got the first one. So are you excited about that with McDaniels on your team?
Yeah, like you're upset because you got so many bigs and you're like, what the hell, we need more wing players. And I'm sitting here being like, we got so many wing players, I need some point guards. And I mean, we got Jeff Doughton, we got Ron Harper Jr., we have OG Anunoby, we have Gary Trent Jr., we have Grady Dick, we have Otto Porter. I mean, like, I need a point guard. It would be nice to have a point guard.
Right.
Those guys,
I mean, we don't have a point guard really. I mean, Harden, and then damn it, Further. Yo, Further, I'm live. Every time when I'm live, it's either him or AK calling me. Yeah, so Paul Reed, a Laker, that would be something, because the Lakers are just getting damn near everybody. But it's just crazy. So Jalen McDaniels, he's not going to start for you, is he?
No. I see him as being somebody that we probably pull off the bench. Definitely somebody.
That's what I think too. That's what I think too.
A small sample size with you guys, but even then he shot the three really well. He found the bench come playoff times, though it didn't seem like he was really in favor with Doc Rivers, so that was interesting. But he's excited. He's really excited to be here apparently. So apparently he's got a bunch of friends up here.
We did not match his 4.8 mil. Like what? We did not match his 4.8 mil. AAM, thank you for joining in the chat and not calling me. Yeah, just got a break from work. Oh, there you go. And you call me, we'll talk later. But McDaniels, it was the perfect player. Young, 26, 6'10", lanky arms, athletic. He can play both ways. And what do we do? Not do anything, and he walks.
Yeah, you guys gave up a draft pick too in that trade.
Yeah, and here's something funny too. The Trailblazers. Oh wait, they matched her. Yeah.
Yeah, they matched it.
They matched it.
Oh, the Mavs wanted him.
Calling me. Yeah. Okay, now I know you're calling, Blaze. Hello? Yeah, you're funny. All right, you know what? I'm putting on my do not disturb. That's the last thing I'm doing. There we go.
Badass.
Do not disturb. So, wait, any Raptors guys should I look for besides Grady Dick? This is our crew, a Thunder guy.
Marcus Noel is a guy that I would keep my eye on if I were you. He was a Wildcat. He calls himself Mr. New York. He's 5'8". He says it's heart over height. He calls himself already the Fred VanVleet 2.0. He thinks that he's going to be better than Fred VanVleet, which I'm excited for. If that's the case, sure, shit, yeah, let's go. But yeah, be on the lookout for him. That's who I'm definitely looking out for tonight. Marcus.
And for me, like we got young players in the summer league that are good. Trey Quaverion Smith has been playing well. Jaden Springer, who's a great defensive guy. And athletic as hell, who can dunk and jump. I don't even know if they're going to play. I don't know what's going on with my roster here.
Right?
Really, the best move we have done this offseason, Doc Rivers gone, George Niang gone. Those are the best two. Take Roman's gone, take her or leave it. Jaden McDaniels, that's an L. Paul Reed, that's just about to be an L. So you were telling me how you like the Mo Bamba move for us.
Yeah, I do. There's somebody that, like you said, that can shoot it from three, but so he stretches out the floor so he gets more spacing for everybody. So when he does high pick and rolls, he can be the guy that could step back and take the ball if somebody's going up, kick it to him, wide open three. I'm excited for you guys for that part because you guys got him plus Embiid. So just, you think you're getting Embiid's going to the bench, you think, oh, okay, we're good. We might have some. No, Mo Bamba's coming in now. Oh, great! Now we got to try to fight with that. So it's like like they say, it's like trying to fight through the weeds. We gotta somehow try to score against you guys.
Yeah, you brought up a comment in my video that Paul Reed, can he play the four? Like for me, I've always wanted to see him at the four next to Joel Embiid. The athletic, rebound, everything. Which we were dead last in rebounding. So for us, it's just like I want to
Yeah, we
see him at the 4. It'll be a nice athletic. Mo Bamba can stretch it out. He can get the rebound. So I think it will work. That's me. I think it will work. There's some people out there like my guy, Mr. Crockpot. He doesn't like to fit there at all. But it's just like, what are we gonna do?
Alexander Sixers suck.
Don't even. Yeah, I can't even. Your team
No.
is the Warriors. I mean, you got Chris Paul. Am I the only? Guys, go to Randy's channel, please. There you go. Randy's channel, please. Yeah. Fucking crazy. And now, hold on. Chop it like. There we go. There we go, Am. Chop. Yep. Didn't you just say that? You're gonna say that on all of our channel, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Spongy. Freak Maxi, he's the worst GM.
Maury.
Oh, Freak Maury. There we go. He's the worst GM I've ever seen. Montrez and Mo and Paul. That ruins our future, Mr. Maury. He said he's got something up his sleeve. He said he's got something up his sleeve. And what's the next move he does the very next day? Montrezl Harrell.
Samuel says Mo Bamba looks really good on paper, but when you watch him play, he can't finish at the rim and can block shots, but doesn't protect the paint, and he just isn't as good as his stats from the Magic. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Hey, I like him, but the thing with him is he has too many injuries. That's the thing. We're like, oh, we got another injury player behind Embiid. It's just like, and now this whole thing with Zach LaVine now. Lakers 2024 champs, sub Alexander further Spongy. Good. Bamba overrated. A lot of people are saying that, but to me, I think he has potential.
Well, you know, with Rico, now you guys got Rico Hines, and he really helped Pascal along because everybody thought Pascal was overrated and was going to be a Wasp player, and Rico Hines really helped him and helped Scotty Barnes a lot. He won Rookie of the Year with Rico Hines training him all year and helping him with his shot and whatnot. So now you guys got Rico Hines with Nick Nurse. I expect a little bit of changes with your team. Maybe not right away, but eventually once his system really starts to implicate, I watch.
Oh, wait. Oh, I was on the wrong thing.
Oh, good, Further.
Thank you, Further. Everyone go over to Randy's and Hardcore Sports Network. We're so close to be monetized over there. So go over to the network, hit that like, stay over there, watch over there. We're close. That's what Lakers fans said about Bamba. Well, I don't believe every single Lakers fan out there. I really don't. When I was at the Sixers and Lakers game, me and my dad were surrounded by LeBron and Laker fans. Everybody was like a freaking Laker fan. And I'm like, Dad, are we in the Staples Center? I'm like, I really felt like, and I met Philly Take with RB there. And he's like, dude, we're at the Staples Center right now. I'm like, I just said that. Daryl goes to Crumble Cookie instead of signing players. I mean, that was the ultimate troll job. I got to give him a hand on that. That was good. Everyone up in arms. I'm mad about it, but hey, that was a good move. That was a really good move for that.
It was funny.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. There we go.
He wore a shirt that said "It is what it is," or what it is what it is. I think it said.
Who? King DV?
No, Daryl Morey outside.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. You know that was the shot at?
No.
Ben Simmons.
Oh, ouch. See, subtle shots everywhere.
Hardcore channel. Yep. You got it, man. You got it. Watch hours. I'm gonna upload a lot of shorts on there today. So Philadelphia Rockets and the Toronto Clippers. Let's talk about that, man. It's the Clippers interested in Siakam now.
Man, at this point, right? Like they say, like wherever there's smoke, is there really fire, or is it just somebody that farted? Because, like, honestly, I mean, Pascal's being tagged to every single team, and OG was being tagged to every single team and last season, and then nothing happened. So, I mean, like, honestly, you know, it could be Pascal to the Lakers for LeBron, for all I know. These rumors nowadays, you know. So, yeah, but if that's the case, and maybe Kawhi's like, you know, I liked what Pascal brought to the team off the bench, and then eventually became the starter. Maybe, but I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't see him as a Clipper. I really don't. I don't think he likes that big flashy lifestyle.
I
like
don't
in
think
the-
he does either. Not a lot of
Yeah.
people like it. I was surprised that Kawhi wanted to go there.
Same.
Honestly. From
Very timid
Spurs
kind of guy,
to
quiet.
the Raptors. I'm like, now he goes to the Clippers. I'm like, what the hell? And
I get
you know
because it's
what?
home, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. But it's just like now everyone doesn't talk about him when he's there. It's just like he's always underneath the grid every single
yes,
time. It's crazy. I think
always.
he's mostly injured. Mostly injured. Oh my god. Wait, I had this article about the trade. Where did it go? But
You talking about Air further? Michael Jordan IMAX movie is one.
I think that's what he's talking about, right? It has to be. Yeah, well, I'll find it later. But yeah, so your head coach, you like him, right?
Darko Rajovic? Yeah, I'm excited. Look what he did with that team over there with all those young guys
Yeah.
in Memphis.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I mean, for you guys, it's great, but for us, it's like we got your coach. It will be great for us if all players have stayed and McDaniel stayed the best situation for him. If Paul Reed is going to stay, which I think he's gone, that'll be the best situation for him. What do? Montrezl Harrell, how old is he? 35, 34?
Is he
Around there.
really?
He's got to be up there. Or is it
Holy.
29? Hold on. I got it.
If he's that old, man, I mean, he was sitting on the bench for a lot of teams a long years. So why you look, Samuel says, if I'm the Raptors, I'm looking to trade
He's
Pascal
29,
to the
my bad,
Grizzlies.
29. If the man Pascal trade,
Who, though?
like they're not going to give up Jaren Jackson Jr.
They're not going to give up Bane. They're not going to get so who are we going to get? We're going to get Santi Aldama and I'm trying to think of their squad really quick here. Yeah, most of their big guys would definitely we're not getting Jaw, so that's definitely off the table.
Yeah. I mean,
What's up, Eagles?
I love how whenever a trade goes down and we get another player that we didn't even think of, it's just oh wow, we just got this guy out of the blue. That's what happened with the Warriors and Chris Paul. No one knew that was going to happen, and boom, 5 seconds later.
Or Beal to the Suns.
Oh my god. Hey, let's talk about that for a second. Actually, with that bench and everything they've gotten now, it's win or bust. So if they don't win, it's a complete failure in my opinion.
It is. I agree. Yeah.
Are they still going to trade DeAndre Ayton?
Right, Arku. Exactly. That's still a question as well because right now, before they signed all these guys on their bench, which the contracts aren't that bad when you look at it right now, 2.3, 5 mil, 6.5 kind of thing. They were at $165 million at the hard cap. I mean, they're already in the luxury tax now with all these guys signed. So, I mean, do they trade Ayton? And if they do, then what do they get in return? Because they kind of already filled out their bench in a sense, right? So they must be keeping them.
I can't believe they are able to do that. And their point guard is Cameron Payne.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised they didn't go get somebody to run the point, right?
They might still. There's still a lot of time in off season until training camp or whatever.
Because they got Eric Gordon, Drew Eubanks. They re-signed Damian Lee. They brought back Bates Diop, brought in Bates Diop, and then they signed Metu to 1 year. Maybe that's their point guard, right? Okogie and Yuta Watanabe. So they brought in some guys, definitely.
Hey, what is up, Bryson Rhino? How's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by. And put your link in the chat, bro. Put your link in the chat. You do great things with the watch parties and all that. He actually did the watch party for the hot dog eating contest.
Oh, God.
And it was just the first time I think his internet cut out. The second time I think they stopped it. And then he did it for the third time. It worked.
Yeah, they stopped it because of the weather, right? Or something? Because it was
Mash got everything except the big man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton there. I'm telling you right now. I swear to God, if my Bulls trade for Harden, I'm going to be pissed. I keep on forgetting you're a Bulls fan. It's just so funny to me how it's just I just talked to you about Eagle stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm a Bulls fan. I'm like, bro, yeah, that will be hilarious. Well, you don't have a point guard. They don't have a point. Who's their point guard right now? Kobe White?
Yeah, didn't they bring back Kobe White? Yeah, they brought back Kobe White and they brought in Javon Carter as well.
Yeah, I forgot about Javon Carter.
And Torrey Craig. They signed Torrey Craig as well.
Yeah, Derek Lively Jr. That was a great pickup for you. I loved him.
Yeah, he's going to take a couple years, like Samuel was mentioning before when I talked about him, but he's going to be a stud in this league, I feel like.
Yeah, you were definitely committed to that.
Brandon Clark's coming back after an ACL.
That injury, man. I would not take a risk. I would not take a risk on his injury.
I mean, we drafted OG, and OG tore his ACL in college, right? And it took him a year and a half, almost 2 years, until he was fully ready to be himself. So I don't know.
Trade me for Lillard. Can you imagine? I've been calling this for like for the longest time. The Celtics are going to try to get a move for Lillard. That means Jaylen Brown has to be in that move. He has to be. Yeah, right? Ooh. Because who else would the Celtics or Trailblazers want? Horford? Porzingis? It's got to be Jaylen Brown there. He's learning.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that trade, Samuel, if I was the Raptors. Because then you're just getting Zaire and Lavia and Christopher. And then those draft picks potentially are going to be high anyways. So,
yeah. Tyson is, yeah.
That's a good person to learn from is Tyson Chandler. That guy was definitely a rebounding monster. So
for the Mavericks too. Like, bro, I loved him growing up. Where the hell? I can't. Oh wait, here it is. Let me open it. Oh, I can't even open it. You son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Now let me share the link. I finally got it. Guys, what's the next move going to happen in free agency? What's the next big thing? Hopefully it's the Sixers because we need something. So
Hawks haven't really done much.
Well, they just got DeJounte Murray. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they just re-signed him.
Murray to like a bag.
Yeah, 4-year, 120.
Was that a good move for them? Obviously, I think it was.
Yeah. If you ask any Hawks fans, I'm sure they're happy about it because anytime what's his name? Halftime's favorite player, Trae Young, wasn't out there. And he was playing well.
Oh, me and him got in a huge argument last night on the phone. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. He's like, I want shooting. And that's all he said. I want shooting. I think the Mavs are for PJ, but the Hornets will match. Washington? Yeah, right? PJ Washington. I think they'll match that. The Hornets they got LaMelo, Brandon Miller. They're going to get, who's that guy? It's going to bother me. That guy who didn't play at all last year.
Miles Bridges,
yeah. They got Washington. They got a good young team there. They got a really good young team there going forward.
Yeah. Brandon Miller's not really having a good summer league, but I know what you mean. Yeah. His numbers aren't great, but.
Oh, come on. There we go. So Zach LaVine trade rumors, 76ers Blazers spoke to the Bogues. Here you go, AK. Here you go. So Zach LaVine getting traded. All right.
To the Sixers.
Oh, please.
I think Lillard's going to the Heat. I think he really wants to play in Miami.
Oh my God. Did you hear what he just said though? Did you hear what he just said? It's just like if he gets traded to another team, he's not going to training camp.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pulling a Ben Simmons card. Damian Lillard's pulling a Ben Simmons card. How he doesn't want to play for any other team. He just wants to go to Miami. I'm like, where did this come from? We've been wanting him to get out for years. Now he's out. Now he's ruling out every other option except for the Heat.
Yeah.
Like
basically dictating where he wants to go.
For me, for Damian Lillard, bro, it's just like he's the biggest, what is that word? Hypocrite, I have to say. Because he didn't want to go. Now he's out. And he's just like, I only want to go to this team. I'm like, it makes no sense to me. I really think Lillard needs a head check. He needs something for that. I get your friends with Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. I get that.
And the tax issue there as well. Yeah.
Don't you think that the Miami or the Trailblazers are going to want Bam Adebayo? Do you think they're going to want Jimmy Butler? I know he's probably off limits. They're probably going to get – this is my trade package for him.
And they said Caleb Martin's off the board too.
Yeah. So it's going to be Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, Gabe Vincent is gone. Caleb Martin's off. So who else am I forgetting here?
And Max
There's another-
Strus is gone too. Max Strus went to the Cavs, so they don't really have much to offer.
They really don't anymore. Like Tyler Hero, who's coming off a broken hand.
Yeah,
Like that's the best thing possible. There you go. I'm
Yes,
here on both
exactly.
sides. Perfect. I get the Heat were in the finals, but their players ran into the ground and Butler's agent. Butler's how old? How old is Jimmy Butler?
30 something, isn't he? Has to be.
I want to hear for Dame himself. Not all those reporters and John. Where's an exclusive interview with him? What you want, like a LeBron James?
33.
Ooh, all right. They will not give a Bam.
Yep,
And
exactly.
what do you do? What do you do?
Hero.
Hero Duncan Robinson. That was the guy's name. How can I
Oh,
forget him? The Michigan guy. God damn it.
You trade for the 2 white boy shooters. Duncan Robinson had a good playoff, though. He had a good playoff.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Butler may have 1 or 2 solid years left. He ran out of Himmy Butler.
Himmy Butler.
Did he actually get that? What is that?
Trademarks, I think, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Didn't he Himmy Butler it, or was it Himmy Buckets?
It was Himmy Butler. I
Himmy
think
Butler.
it was Himmy Butler. And bro, he's making money off of that now. Oh my living God. I can't be mad. I cannot be mad at that. Get
Blaze,
your money, bro.
if you're the Blazers, are you saying yes? Let's sign on the dotted line for Hero, Duncan Robinson, and a few draft picks. I mean, this is the guy that could potentially save a franchise and win them a title. The Blazers looking like we want a haul that's gonna like change our landscape and potentially still even keep us relatively competitive as well. I don't know if that's even enough still, but then I say that and look what Bradley Beal got traded for. So
Speaking of Beal, I was going to bring up Beal got traded. John Collins got traded. I don't think Dame is. So who really won out of all of those 3? Beal. I think Beal won. He went to the Suns. The Wizards got a huge team. Now they got
guy.
what? They got Kuzma. They
They
got
got Jovic. They got that young kid Jovic. They
got
could give up.
Kuzma, Jovic.
No, the Heat. The Heat. They have Jovic.
Oh,
The Heat have Jovic. They have they drafted that Jocks kid. Remember that just came. He's having a hell of a summer league. He looks like he might be something to watch in the league. But we heard, well, at least I heard, Samuel, that Caleb Martin's off. The Heat want to keep him. They really want him. So,
who?
like you said, at some point, what is Damian Lillard's value going to be? Is it going to be a bunch of players that have tons of potential, or is it going to be for established guys plus picks? That's really what it boils down to. What do they want, right?
Yeah. Well, it's crazy times right now for teams. It's a crazy time. I know we talked about this on a pick and roll a little bit, but which team is the biggest L right now in free agency? Is it the Sixers, or am I forgetting somebody?
But like we talked about, right? Like there has to be a fit, right? In order for you to make a move. So like you're not just gonna sign a guy just because everybody else is signing guys, right? You got to go out there and like you got to see is like based on my coach and our coaching staff, is that the style of play, or is our style of play, indicative of that player's style of play? Because we're not going to bring in a guy that doesn't play our style just so he can sit on our bench and we're paying $8 million or whatever, right? So, excuse me, for me, it has to be just strictly because of give me a second, look at my scale here, just based off of
Our crew said Portland because of Jeremy Grant.
I was going to say that. I was going to say Portland and Jeremy Grant, just a 5-year, $160 million, just because, like, really, Jeremy Grant really hasn't moved the needle for me in a real sense.
He has, and he played for me. He played for us like years ago during the process years. So, like Jeremy Grant, do you think he's going to get signed and trade?
Jeremy Grant?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Because
man.
if that's a possibility, maybe Miami will want him. If you can do a sign and trade with Jeremy Grant, maybe that is possible.
Yeah.
You gotta wait some time though. You gotta wait.
Yeah. You gotta wait a couple of months here. I think 3 months after you sign a max like that. Just
Yeah. I like Jeremy Grant. He's
okay.
that superstar? He's not a superstar.
He
He's a
says, "I love
borderline.
Jeremy Grant. He's that superstar, not that superstar type of player." Sorry,
So you think he's an all-star?
like he's an all-star, but not a superstar.
To me, he's a borderline all-star. He's not quite an all-star yet. For me, he's borderline. He's like right
Same.
there.
Same.
Arku, how do you feel about the Thunder getting Victor Oladipo back? To me, that's actually kind of funny. Like he was there years ago. He won it out and everything.
In his
Oh.
career, he's played 618 games. Last year, he averaged 20 and a half points. In his career, he averages 12.3. So, like you said, he's a borderline all-star for me.
Yeah.
6'8", 29.
Yeah, he's
But-
still got time.
Yeah,
Yeah, Samuel, I was just about to say that. Jeremy Grant isn't much of a winning player. I was just about to say that. To me,
40% last year he shot from 3, and that's his best year from 3.
ooh, that's still good. But hey, for me on a championship team, he's third or fourth.
Yeah, 4th for me.
4? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll agree with you there. I'll go 4. Because Jeremy Grant, man, I love how his career has blossomed because I've seen him during the sucky times. Christian Wood, too. Christian Wood. He was on the Sixers, then he
Yes.
did well in Dallas. So now it's a free agent. Come back to the Sixers, please. Come back. Bruh,
You would take Kristen Wood?
I would take him. You know why? We don't have a backup 4.
True. And then him at a 4 would be nice.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I know what you will want Wood.
For the namesake, yes. But
Yeah.
I would love the player too, though.
Yeah, the player's really good. I really think he can make a leap.
I would
wherever
rather
he
Christian
goes.
Wood over Chris Boucher any day.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what's funny? I think you sent me this, but multiple people sent me this. 2K's finally cross-platform.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I don't think I said that to you, but I saw that. Yeah, that's sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox, finally.
I'm gonna get it on a PS5, so I'm like, finally, I'll get a 2K back.
I gotta get a new console. Mine keeps crapping out on me, so I gotta get a PS5.
Do you get like a red ring of death or whatever?
No. For me on my PS4, my cats keep running behind the TV, and while it's on, it'll unplug it, so it'll while it's either saving or it was turned off without proper shutdown. I've had to like put it in safe mode and like basically initialize reinstalling the everything, and it's just getting slow now.
Yeah, Christian Wood is a Laker. Will you stop saying he's a Laker? You're gonna say everyone's a Laker. The switch oh my god, the switch.
Wait, I'm 10? I thought I was 9 away. Did I lose one?
Huh?
Further's like 10 away from 200 subs for next shift, and I was like, I thought I was 9 away.
It's YouTube, you know. It's just freaking.
Oh yeah, I lost one. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm like 93 away from 3K. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Xbox One, yeah, dude. Once we both get it, I'll definitely play it. I haven't played 2K since like 2K20.
Yeah, once I get a PS5, get a PS5. Yes, agreed. We're definitely playing.
You know what? I'm wondering, could you get copyright claim? Because I know we could both stream it.
Oh yeah. I wonder if we would. Yeah, because that would be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, Rising Rhino knows he gets it.
Yeah, that's true, right, Rhino?
Brady wants to play with his.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that.
Pause. That's a pause.
Oh, jackpot.
What's going on right now?
But yeah, excuse me. I would definitely be down to do that. I've always wanted to stream games more and have people watch me rage out on video games when I get mad when something doesn't happen.
Want to be like halftime?
I'm worse than halftime. I'm like, God damn, what the hell?
I am too, but I don't show it.
Especially when I'm playing especially when I'm playing MLB The Show, and like I throw a pitch and it's a strike, and the ref doesn't call a strike. I literally look over at Alicia. I'm like, "What the fuck is this shit? Why is he not calling it?" And she's like, "Randy, it's a video game. Calm down."
I hate MLB The Show. I hate it. Dude,
You
I was
don't like it,
so
eh?
bad. My friend played with his eyes closed for 1 inning, and I couldn't get a hit. Like, I'm that bad. Mitch, what move did he play? Oh, I played them all. When you go back to my channel, like years ago, I have a 2K My Team content and 2K, what is it? Not My Career. Oh, it was the Blacktop in My Team. I did that. So, yeah if you scroll back. Ben Simmons.
I don't do My Player. I don't play My Player. I usually just do franchise mode and like just
I'm going to do more franchise if I do that.
Yeah.
If I do that.
And I play with the salary cap on. I don't do that cheating shit where I can just like load up my bench and my
Oh,
starting.
I do the cheating shit.
I don't, and I do. Like I'll usually like sign all the Canadians to my bench, and then I'll have like a couple players that probably could never be on the Raptors, but will be on the Raptors. Like I usually trade for Devin Booker. I don't know why, but I always do.
Like
Booker.
So right now, the only games I have are Fortnite and Fall Guys. That's it. I might get the new Spider-Man when it comes out, but I have the older one. I beat that like in a day.
Nice.
Blaze Radio. Yeah. So I actually just saw this on Twitter. Blazers seeking 4 first-round picks and 2 quality players for Dame Lillard. So
what? 4 firsts?
Yeah, I'll show you. No, is it first? Hold on, let me share the screen.
Wow. Because
I want to see if I get this right.
How old is Dame? 32?
32?
NBA reference.
Yeah, 4 first-round. Look, it's right here.
Wow. And 2 quality players.
I mean, hey, does he deserve that? Does he?
Well, I'll read you his stats, and you tell me. 6'2", he's about to be 33 years old. He's a 7-time All-Star. He's a 7-time All-NBA. He was a 2012 and 13 All-Rookie. He won the 2012-2013 Rookie of the Year, and he's a part of the 75th anniversary team. In 769 games played, he's averaged 25.2 points and 4.2 rebounds and just under 7 assists. In 58 games last year, he averaged 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Look what Blaze Radio said. Give them first-round picks in 2049 and 2050. And Samuel goes, he does deserve it. Miami has no assets. Like, it is what it is here.
I mean, shoot. 21-22, Lillard shot, what is it? Where's 3-point? He shot 32% from 3 this year. In 58 games, he shot 37%. In his career, he hasn't gotten over 40% only once. And that was in 2019-2020. So he's not great from 3, but he is reliable.
Mitch only plays foreskin and ball guys.
Foreskin and ball guys. Oh, God, I love plays.
I do too. I can't say anything to rebuttal. Pause. That's a pause, first of all.
Okay, love you. Have a good day. Huh? Bro, twisted my jersey, you brat.
Oh, sorry.
The people want to see Carter.
Rebut. I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't.
Same here.
I got nothing, Blaze. No, to what Blaze said.
Yeah, damn you, Blaze.
This man just said Dame isn't great from 3 when he is the second best shooter in the league.
No, I'm saying his percentage. Yeah, if you look at his percentages, I've never said he was. If you go back, I said he's really good at shooting from 3. Just his percentages in the last 2 years haven't been great. Go back and look at Damian Lillard's stats. Like I said, give me a second here. If you just go here. 2012, 2013, he shot 36%, and then you bump that up to a couple of years, let's say 2018 or 2017, 2018, he shot 36% from three. You bump that up even a couple more years to 2020, 2021. He shot 39% from three. Like I said, he hasn't shot better than 40% from three, except for the 1 year at in 2019, 2020. I didn't say he wasn't great. I'm just saying the numbers. I'm a numbers guy, man. The numbers don't lie. Yeah, some games he might go 13 of 18 from three, and then sometimes he might go 4 of 12. Like, it all fluctuates and works out. I didn't say he wasn't a great player. I just said he's not. The numbers say he hasn't been great from three in his entire career. He's still a great 3-point shooter. He averaged last year almost 11 and a half threes a game.
Yeah.
Like, he just shoots them.
For me, I'm more of a eye test. I'm not really a numbers guy. I do look at the numbers. Like, when I'm doing a podcast, yes, I look at the numbers. I'm more of the eye test. That's just me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, that's true. And I'm the look at the numbers for football, right? Like,
Yep.
You could have a horrible year 1 year, and then next year you're great, but people are going to hold you to that one bad year you had because you had that bad year. But that's not indicative of your whole entire career. Like I said, he had a great year in 1920 when he shot just over 40% from three, 401. Did not say he wasn't a great player. Guy's one of the top point guards in this damn league. I would love him as a Raptor.
I would love him as a Sixer.
But as he's getting older and as his games have declined, he hasn't. Availability is the best quality of any athlete in any game in any sport. And the fact that his availability is always in question, that's what I have issues with.
Yeah,
Other than that, he's a great player.
I can see that. Speaking of availability, I just always want to bring this up. Since the Spurs are playing tonight, that's just had me thinking, with Popovich and everything. It's just like, is Wembanyama going to be like, not playing every single game and all that?
I was going to say, Mitch, you know what? I'm not, and I hate to say this. I feel like he's going to be the type of guy that, the first 30 games or whatever, he's probably going to play a decent amount of them. I'd say about 25. And then he's probably going to hit a wall at like game 55 or 60 or something, like most people do when they get in this league. They just realize that all the traveling and, going flying over here, then playing a series here, and then going over here, and then, God forbidding if there's layovers and whatever else, you stay in certain places. That's going to have an effect on him. I think he might hit a wall where eventually they'll play him every other game. You know what I mean? So they don't risk injury. But
low management, I forgot the name.
He's a fit man. He's a fit man.
I mean, with low man, it's just like it's the first time ever that he's going to be under low management, and I think that him and Pop might butt heads a little bit. I can see it, but.
And his people and Wemby's people, because Wemby's doctors and all his trainers are gonna be like, no, you guys are pushing him a little bit too hard this week. We need this week to be a little bit less for him, blah blah blah. And then Pop's gonna be like, nope, he's an NBA player. He gets played just like the rest of them. Because I thought I should share it with you. I watched a video yesterday, and it was about Lonnie Walker, and he was sitting down with some guys, and they were talking about like what it's like to be a rookie playing for the Spurs. Yeah. And he's like, what are some of the mind games they play with you? He said, I can't remember if it was like at the beginning or the end or in the middle, but he said at one point, he's like, I was going down to the G League. I was called up for 9 days. I played 2 games a day, he said. And then he goes on the 9th day. And he goes on the 9th day. We were playing a game, and he's like, go out there and guard so-and-so. And he's like, I went out there. I think it was KD. And he went out there and he was guarding somebody, or not KD, somebody else. And anyways, the guy shot like, I think it was 3 threes on him and drove to the basket and had a couple 2s and a couple fouls. Pop pulled him, and he's like, after that, he barely went to him until he proven himself again or whatever. But he's like, the mind games that they play. So who knows what Pop might do with him?
I don't know. It's just like a question mark, and we'll see tonight.
And I agree. I agree with Teacher's Got Game. He's like, fit matters. He's like, having Dame doesn't guarantee you'll be a contender. Exactly. You never know, because the fit obviously matters. He's like, I'd rather have quality players or an all-star than Dame. Crazy. Plus, Dame is acting like a diva now. Such a turnoff. I don't want that on my team. Exactly. And in this day and age, I hate to say it, Mitch, Jeff's team saw it. Look what happened when you get 3 or 4 of them together and it doesn't work. They just don't want to be there, and they blow up your team. and then you're left going, "Wow, this is what we have."
Now, for me, it's just like, when was the last time we had a true point guard?
Right.
When was the last time? So for me, I'm like, I'm going back. Was it back in 01 with Eric Snow? Or no, Drew Holiday? Or something like that? We never had a true point guard. Never did.
Probably,
I don't even think,
probably have to go back to the Eric Snow era.
yeah, and that's my
Yeah.
guy. I love Eric Snow. But it's just like, bro, I don't even think, is Dame a true point guard? I don't even think so.
Is he? Isn't he though? Because like I don't think he plays shooting guard at all. I've never seen him. I've never, because that's the thing. I don't see a lot of Blazer games. Again, where I live, I don't get a lot of like exposure for the other teams other than what the Raptors play most of the time or the big market teams. But does he play on the floor at the same time with Anfernee Simons? Like, because I know Simons plays the shooting guard, so does he come off the bench and play point while Dame's on or not on? Right?
I don't know.
So I personally would call Dame a true point guard because I think that's his best position at his height too.
Yeah, and then my dad was talking to me. He was like, I don't even think Curry's a point guard. My dad was like, I don't even think Curry is. He's like more of a shooting guard for me. So it's like,
Oh, in the sense that he shoots. Are you talking
Yeah,
about like the volume of shot? Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, I would say Dame is probably more of a, because look at Steve Nash. Steve Nash was known more for his passing than his shooting. He was known
Yeah.
more for getting the ball down low and getting a crazy wicked look, no look pass to like Amari Stoudemire or somebody that could throw it down crazy, right? Look at Jason Kidd. Look at John Stockton. Like, yeah, if you're gonna say no, if that's what you mean, if you mean like by shooting standards, then yeah, Dame is probably more of a shooting guard in the sense of shooting than
in
versus.
terms of shooting, right?
Yeah.
And I like, it's been with Dame for the last couple of years. He's always been linked to us, you know? It's like a year after year after year. And if now we might actually get him, if the trade actually pulls off. But then I'm like, if he doesn't want to go, he'll sit out training camp and all this nonsense. I'm like, I want a point guard. I don't know if I want him now. I know I said I want Dame Lillard. I said that jokingly. But hey, Raph, how's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by.
I
But
forgot to text you back this morning. Sorry.
oh yeah, he messaged me earlier. I got
Yeah,
that.
I didn't see it. Sorry, man.
Just no, with Facebook, my notifications are off because my phone will be blowing up like crazy. Yeah, Raph, my phone will be blowing up if that were to happen.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a point. Unfortunately, the true point guard is very rare.
Yeah.
Times have changed, kind of like the bell cow running back in football. The game's just evolved.
Yeah, Dame has ruined his whole career. You can't knock off what he has done for the game. You cannot knock that.
Right.
The buy. We were talking about that a couple weeks ago in the pick and roll. How that's pretty much the most disrespectful shot of all time. So,
But bro, you go back and like Paul George is being asked about that shot, and he's like, if you go back and look when he stops and then he does that like euro hop and then he gets that room, he's like, I jumped when he stopped because I thought he was gonna shoot from there. He goes, when you rewatch it, he actually shoots. He's like, they figured almost 38 to 40 feet away from the basket, and Dame just dropped that three. He's like, that's why when he made that shot, I don't even look back at him. I just keep walking because he goes, that's how bad of a killer he was. And I was like, I got goosebumps watching him say that because he's like, I jumped because he stopped, and I thought he was going to pull up and hit from there, and he stopped, popped back, and then he threw it up. And it was like, that's why it looks like he was so far away, but he's like, I jumped because I thought that's where he was going to shoot because of the time. Like, if you go back and watch everything, it's nuts. But yeah, I agree with Samuel. Yeah, everything we stood for, the loyalty to a team, the diehard, leave it all on the court. It's like now all we're seeing is, oh, I only want to go to Miami. This is the only team. And I get it. I do understand. Like, he's been in the league a while and he hasn't really got a taste at what it's like to get to a championship, even just to lose, maybe. Like, I'm not saying he wants to get there to lose, but even just to get there to play in the damn thing, right?
yeah.
He hasn't had a sniff of it. So it's like you could see why he would want to dictate where he wants to go because he sees the whole culture. 2 years in a row they've gotten this far. What have they missed? A true shooter like a Dame. Imagine having somebody like him on there. Now, of course, Hero got injured, and there was their potential true shooter, but we don't know again, right? But then who's to say Dame doesn't get hurt either? Go in there during their run or something. So you like Teacher Got Game said. You can't just bank on the fact that just because Dame's numbers in the Blazers are going to transcend to over there, the fit might not even work. He might butt heads with Nick Nurse for all we know.
Yeah. Now, when it goes to Dame, I reacted to this one video. I think it was like a week ago or something. The 5 most realistic trades for Dame. The Sixers were 1, the Knicks were 2, the Nets were 1, and guess who was the first team he thought of? Pelicans.
Oh,
You know why? Ingram, McCollum's back together, and you give the Trailblazers Zion. So it's just like everyone, Dame wins. Like, I would love him to go for the Pelicans. Goose, are you here? I gave you credit.
they did lose Jackson Hayes, right? The Pels, isn't he gone?
Yes. I forget where he went to, but yes, Jackson Hayes is gone.
Yeah. So,
Oh, Lakers.
That's it. Yeah, there you go. I was just gonna look.
Hey,
I was
Coach,
just-
you watched the video I texted you? Did you watch it? It was like the Knicks are up to something. So, like, do you really think the Knicks are up to something here? Do you believe it?
Mitch, Sixers are apparently up to something. The Hawks are apparently up to Raptors are apparently up to something. The Knicks are apparently up. Like, all NBA teams are up to something. It's off season. Like, god damn, it's like, the Heat are up to something. The
Can you
Celtics are.
imagine, like, out of the blue, Dame Lillard goes to, like, Sacramento? Hey,
No.
Iverson.
Could you imagine out of nowhere he goes to like something like, I don't know, like the Suns, like they can't even afford him.
You're going to have to get rid of that whole bench.
But could you imagine Dame Lillard, Beal, Booker, KD, and then whoever the hell they wanted to play there at the 5. At that point, it could be Bismack Biyombo could come back and probably be a stud. Like, it has to be somebody who can rebound and who can put back shots. So maybe DeAndre Jordan. I mean, like,
He's like won a chip. He doesn't
Andre
even
Drummond.
know one.
Andre Drummond. Could you imagine Drummond with them? Wow.
Well, Coach said they're up to nothing. They're up to nothing. So,
By the way, Coach, I got your questions that you sent me. So some pretty cool questions. I'm excited about the interview. So
Oh, hey, you're gonna nice. There you go.
Yeah.
I was the first one. Yeah.
yeah,
When is that? When are you guys doing that?
Monday.
Oh, cool. You got the time screen now and everything.
Yep.
Nice.
I showed my wife the questions and she's like, "Oh, he's what a great man." He even personalized some of the questions about, like, you being from Canada, blah blah blah, like that. I don't want to give anything away because I want people to watch it.
I
and
will.
give his credit, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool questions, Coach. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, I love it. But it's crazy, man. NBA is crazy. Last thing I want to talk about is your Raptors, man. What are you looking forward to tonight for your summer league?
For me, I just want to see how comfortable Grady Dick is in a Raptors uniform. I also want to see how well this Marcus Noel kid, undrafted, obviously rookie, what he can bring. He just had an interview actually just before we hopped on, so I'm gonna watch it here. But he says that he's gonna make it hard for the Raptors not to make him as a starter this year. So for somebody who's an undrafted rookie to come out and say that and hasn't even played a single summer league game shows that this kid's got a lot of Kwanzaa, and he's got what most of us boys like, big balls. So I'm excited.
Oh my living God! The Sixers are not on tonight. They're on tomorrow against the Knicks. So for me, what I'm looking forward to tonight is to see how Wembanyama is going to play. How long? Is he going to play the whole game? Is he not? And then you have Brandon Miller, who's been fouling everybody. The first game he had 6. The next game he had 8. So it's just like he fouls everybody.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun.
If Brandon Miller fouls Wembanyama tonight, I'm going to be like, there you go.
It's over.
I know.
Bilal Coulibaly has he played yet?
I don't know.
He's played with the he played or he got drafted by the OKC, I believe, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that, Blaze. I'm excited for that. You want to tell them?
Go ahead.
No,
I'm
you
reading.
can if you want. By
What
the
is he
way,
talking?
I need headshots from each of you. No pause. Got it. That's easy. There you go. Take a screenshot of that. There you go. You're good now. But yeah. So on August, I want
The
to say
7th or the 6th?
7th. Is
6th.
it 6 or 7?
Yeah, it says I know the best August 6th.
Yep. So Blaze Radio, our newest member of the Hardcore Sports Network, is going to be interviewing a lot of us. It's going to be live on his channel. So it's going to be me, Randy, AK, Coach, Halftime, Further, and Earl. Those are the
Oh,
big 7. And then, yeah, we're going to do a mini fantasy football on that. So,
oh, that's right. Okay, now I was kind of confused what the fuck was going on. I was like, "What are you guys talking about?" What's up, AJ? I'm like, "What's going?" But now I remember. Now, okay, now I know what you guys talking. That's right. Yeah, Blaze is going to be interviewing, like Mitch just said, all 7 of us. Kind of picking our brains. Is it all at once? Like, are we all going to be on the screen at once, or are we just like
yeah,
one after each? Oh, okay, cool.
maybe
And then,
that's what I think it is. But
okay,
hopefully, honestly, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about a lot of things today. God dang. But it's just like maybe one at a time that will be taking too long. So maybe just go boom, 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 boom.
yeah, like a
That'll be
rapid
better.
fire thing, like pop, 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 pop kind of thing. That's
What
cool.
up,
Yeah.
AJ? AJ, you got to talk to me, bro. Bobo, why'd you guys let go of Bobo? Why?
Yeah, you guys need bigs, not guards.
Thanks, I got a screenshot, Randy. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll DM you mine. It will be a party. Yep, I'll bring pizza.
Tonight,
Excited to see Grady Dickey play tomorrow for your Raptors. There you go. Victor tonight. Yep. Are you streaming that game? Because I am. So I think you'll be too. But
and then afterwards, after the interview, we're gonna be doing a NFL mock draft.
no, we're actually doing a
fantasy.
fantasy draft.
Sorry, fantasy, and then it's an NFL fantasy draft. Yeah. So make sure you bring your brownies and make sure you bring your.
Hold on. What time is this thing at?
Oh,
I
he's
gotta
like, I'm
make
just
sure it's
doing
at the right time.
Okay.
What
Hope
time
everything's
is it?
good with you, AJ. I'm happy you're back, bro.
Yeah, me too. I'm just doing a Portland night. Who are Portland against?
What?
Portland's against. Who are they against tonight? They're not against you.
No, we're the Bulls.
Huh. What time? Oh, at interview. What time is it at?
Oh, it's Portland, Houston.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's gonna be fun. Why
Nice.
aren't you streaming the? I thought you'd be streaming Wembanyama. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Hey, Ron. Magic don't play till tomorrow. 7. No, I was talking to Blaze about the time. Blaze, what time is the interview at? I need to see it again. But,
6, right?
Is it at 6? Because if it is, I can't eat brownies. It's too early.
He's got a mode. You can't just mess with the guy's mode.
Yeah. All my friends laugh at me. They keep on sending me the Philly halftime brownie things.
He did say the time. He just said August 6th. That's it. He didn't say the
Yeah.
time. He said, I'll be interviewing
Oh,
7
okay.
you on August 6th. Yeah.
Next week, Sixers tomorrow. Yep, I'm going to be streaming that with my guy, Mr. Cockpot of the Edge of Philly Sports, and then we're going to do a post game after. So
Sweet.
I'm doing more work over there, so I love it.
Nice.
But I'm just like, all right, I think that concludes it, guys. If you guys have any questions, we'll go on for like another 5 minutes or so. So if you guys have any questions about basketball, YouTube, or whatever, hit us up. Who did they? Oh, I can't wait to see DiVincenzo play for the Knicks. I cannot wait. Because I was right the whole time. Yeah.
They did the trio or the quads.
Yeah. I can't wait for DiVincenzo to play because I was right from the beginning.
Hart,
Next, we're gonna get Miguel Bridges.
Hart, DiVincenzo,
RC
Brunson.
Vincenzo Brunson. They had RC Diacono. They might bring him back. And I'm telling you, they're going to try to get Miguel Bridges in a couple of years.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Bring-
If that happens, if that literally happens, I'm done YouTube.
I don't know the time. Okay, cool.
So you want to do it at August 6th at 9 o'clock? So it'll be, wait, 8, 6? Wait, yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
What is up? Oh, let's talk about that real quick. We were talking about that in the beginning. What the
Yeah.
hell is going on with Britney Spears?
Yeah, so apparently what had happened was I saw that Wemby said his security guard and his guard people said, don't stop when we were walking through, because if you stop, we're going to end up building a bigger crowd, and that bigger crowd, more people, it's going to be harder for us to defend you if something happens, if somebody had a knife or a gun or something, right? So he was told just to keep walking. If anybody came up to you and was trying to stop you or whatever, your guards would stop it. So Britney Spears was running up to him because she saw him, and obviously he's in Vegas, and she went to go like give him like a pat on the shoulder to say like, hey, like I'm a huge fan or whatever. And Wemby's security guard took his hand and went like this backwards and smoked Britney in the face. And then Britney was like, she had like 5 or 6 guys like part of her paparazzi running through, and all you hear is, that's Britney, bitch. Like her song, like it's Britney, bitch. So it was kind of funny, like not funny that she got hit, but that's what happened. So apparently she's waiting for his people to reach out and apologize, but from what I was told, she's not pressing any charges or anything.
Britney Spears is in my bed next to me. Be jealous.
Oh, okay. So, okay. There you go, Coach. There you go. See, I seen it from TMZ where somebody was filming it with Britney from behind, and then all you just see the security guard go like this to like try to stop her from touching him, and then you just see Britney go like that, and then the camera goes down, and then you hear someone say, "That's Britney, bitch."
Oh my god!
Oh wow! That's
you know
crazy.
what's funny? This is the biggest that Britney Spears has been in years.
It's sad.
And you know what's even funnier? Jamie Lynn Spears and Zoe 101 is on Paramount TV now. So it's going to be Zoe 102. And you want to hear the funniest thing? When she got pregnant at 16, her mom wrote a book on parenting.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like I'd read that book. 16 doesn't even know what's going on. Even at 18, you don't even know what's going on. Jeez.
No, I remember I was just like, wait, is this actually happening?
Is this real? It's like, yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
It is fucking real. Yeah.
But she's not the same old Britney, man. Not the Britney Spears I grew up on. That's for sure.
No, she's definitely not. Jamie Lynn Spears kind of went back to her normal self with the show. She's kind of back to normal.
Yeah. Whatever normal that is.
Do you remember the show All That?
No.
You don't? Oh, maybe it wasn't in Canada. It was on the T-Nick show years ago, which with Amanda Bynes, all these guys, right? It was like an SNL for teens. That's what basically it was. So Amanda Bynes was the host. Look at her now. Drake is on it. Look at him now. Josh was on it. Look at him now. Keenan was on it. Look at him now. Jamie Lynn Spears was on it. Look at her now. It's just crazy.
Wow.
Oh my
God. Blaze. We're done. We're done.
We need a pause. Wait, did he put up a pause thing? Blaze? AM, did you put a pause thing up here? If you did not, I'm going to have you put a pause thing up here.
We need one.
Oh, wait, this one. You said hard.
We need a pause and no pause.
Yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of
Good Burger, man. Take your order. Yes. Did you ever hear that movie, Good Burger? Randy?
I want to say yes, but
it was with Keenan and Kel. It was a team.
Oh yeah. And they got like the striped shirts with the hats.
That was one of their skits in the Amanda show. That was one of their skits. They made it to a movie, and now they're making a second movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't. And I think that'll be on Paramount Plus. I don't have Paramount Plus. Ah,
Do I have Paramount Plus? I think I have
Oh.
Paramount, but I don't think I have Paramount
I have
Plus.
everything else but Paramount.
Paramount. Yeah, I have the. Oh no, I have the Paramount Network, but that's it.
Yeah. Still
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Action League now. Yeah. Yeah. Kel was in Action League. Yeah. You know what?
That's awful. That's awful.
Kel auditioned for SNL years ago, and he didn't make it.
What?
Yeah, Prometheus and Yep, yep. AM knows what I'm talking about. Watch, when I'm done, I'm calling this right now, Andy. As soon as we end the broadcast, AM's gonna call me and be like, "Yo, I remember that." Oh, God. All right, I think we should end it here. We're gonna talk about Team Nick now.
Yeah, exactly. And I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah. All right, guys.
right.
Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm gonna
Thanks,
be
everybody.
live. Yep, Randy's gonna be live in what? How long? 2 hours?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be live at 9
my God,
o'clock
I'm getting a phone
Eastern
call.
time for the Victor Wembanyama for the game and stuff. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Randy, you got anything to say?
Nope. I got a phone call here. Hold on. So yeah. Thanks
Good
everybody
night,
that came through. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we didn't really have much to talk about, so we're hoping that our teams do more. Hold on, do more in a week's time. Me and Mitch are still trying to work out if we're going to do it every week or if we're going to do it every other week, so that we can build up more topics to talk about. Because we do have a basketball show we have that we do once a week, so we don't want to take away from that as well. So
Yeah.
but yeah, we're still trying to work out the
Let us know in the chat, guys. Let us know. Should we do every other week, every week? I think it's better every other week. That's
Same
me.
here. Me
I
too.
think it's better. So you want to do that on Thursdays or Fridays? What works best for you?
Thursdays.
Thursday, so we'll go back to Thursday.
Yeah, because yesterday was just yesterday was just like an epiphany. Like it was just because I got called for a specialist, and normally that wouldn't have been the case. So
okay, so
every
not
day.
next week, but the week after we'll pick it back up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
let me check the date so I actually know. So the 20th.
Or the 20th. Yeah, the 20th. Sorry. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, I got big news for that, Ray. My buddy Tyler, we're gonna be back together on the 20th. So we're gonna do our show again.
Oh,
On
the
the
one that you
20th.
usually did stuff with? Excuse me.
Yep.
Oh,
He's back.
sweet.
He should be back by then. So after this show, I'm going right over there. So it's just like I can't wait for that. That's what I'm most excited for. Me and him go back and forth just roasting each other. So if you want him to embarrass me, I'll embarrass him. So yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe.
Thanks,
and-
everybody.
Yep. Catch you all. Thanks.